In the final day of President Trump's summit in China, saying the U.S. and China felt very similar about Iran when it comes to ending the war and keeping them from getting a nuclear weapon. ABC's Lionel Moyes has more on the president's trip from New York.
President Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping meeting for the second and final day of their historic summit. Trump suggesting they're on the same page about the war in Iran.
We feel very similar to Iran. We want that to end. We don't want them to have a nuclear weapon. We want the straits open. We're closing it now. They closed it, then we closed it on top of them. But we want the straits open, and we want them to get it ended because it's a crazy thing. They're a little bit crazy. When it's no good, can't have it. They cannot have a nuclear weapon.
Earlier, sitting down with Fox News.
China's support of Iran. How big a discussion was that today?
We discussed it. I mean, when you say support, they're not fighting a war with us or anything.
No.
He said he's not going to give military equipment. That's a big statement.
Trump saying China wants to continue to buy oil from Iran. The leaders also discussing trade, with Xi agreeing to buy hundreds of American-made planes.
He's going to order 200 jets. That's a big thing, Boeing's.
Boeing.
200 big ones.
The president says China will also buy American oil and soybeans, which China stopped buying last year during a trade dispute. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says China also agreed to work together on AI safety. Despite the administration touting the talks, critics are pointing out what they call a glaring omission in photos of yesterday's bilateral meeting. A Harvard economics professor saying a meeting of the two largest economies and not one woman at the table. We have somehow gravitated back to this idea that what matters is your network and not your capabilities.